I will
already
eat.
live now, please, so that shift your chairs so that me and you can sit down comfortably, and then we'll adjust ourselves. Congratulations, calm down. We we're families. Um, Good afternoon, everybody seated here. Good afternoon, members of Grand Community. Good afternoon, our leaders in the six corners of our great nation, Nigeria. Most senior citizens in the Grand Community, presented here by our own senior brother, Reverend Dr. Bartholomew Abocheno, the elder spokesman of the Grand Community. Um, I will not be able to identify everybody by their names, but we are here this afternoon to perform a very important mission for Nigerians people, both home and diaspora. Myself speaking, my name is Engineer Ibrahim Moses Igoche, the servant of the masses, the voice of the voiceless, the ordinary beneficiary in the Grand Community, and my families. For the benefit of doubt, of what has been happening in Nigeria in the Grand Community before we join them, deem fit that we should perform this that we are doing. In the recent time, we have put before ourselves that we will live to be honored at the end of time. And whatever we are doing, whatever we are going into, we must be very sure, 101% sure of everything that we step our feet in because of the recent happening in the Grand Community. I represent the ordinary people, and I'm speaking on behalf of the ordinary people. And I'm for them, for whose support to support the ordinary benefit, I give that person my 101%, even without being paid for it. My joy is that the people that we are serving are getting results. But this time around, we pray for positive changes in the Grand Community because the entire nation today is standing and believing in us. We have been in this whole struggle for the past 8 years. No grant has been successful in this country. Some of us joined you guys recently, and I find the pains you guys have been going through. And we say we them are fit to put every principle that will benefit the ordinary man, that will allow you to go home and sleep where you invest your money. Grant is not totally free. Grant has logistics. Grant has challenges, offices, phone calls, mobility, mobilizations across the 36 states costs a lot of money. And once this grant is failing because of logistics, then we as a person, as a people, as NGO members who are supposed to give the support are also failing. But why I'm having this meeting with my brother here, he will introduce himself, is that we should have a clear definition. This project is for Nigeria. He brought it, he has suffered, he has gone round, he has been telling us the story. And he's also here now again to tell us how much he wants to give it out to Nigeria. So if I have any support for him, I will not hesitate. Personally, I will give him my support. But when you have to mobilize people, when you have to call people to come and join hands with you, you must be able to digest the information properly. Give every reason meaning to whatever we're doing so that him himself will be embraced in the public, in the secret places, and others will emulate what he's about to do today. He has shown us the documents. All of you here has confirmed that this document is real, and he is going to speak on behalf of the people and what he wants and how he wants this thing to be done. There was a voice note yesterday from our most senior Reverend Dr. Bartholomew Abochen, the man that all of us know, that he has been in this Grand Community. He has taken many bullets. He has been insulted many times, but he still insisted that it is better for us to work together to get it right. Many times we fail, does not matter. But once we have one that is workable, we are going to achieve it. So that voice note, he gave it out of joy, out of embracing what he's seeing. Every Nigerians that reacted over that voice note yesterday, I want to sincerely apologize to you. There was wrong meaning to that voice note. It doesn't mean that Nigerians should be gullible. Nigerians should be duped. Nigerians should contribute money to a project they don't understand. We have this process in place. And before we go ahead to say Nigerians be free, we must do the due processes and due diligence, which is part of what we're doing now. I want all Nigerians out there, those watching us on our social media, YouTube channel, Facebook, viral network, I sincerely apologize for bringing that voice note out before this presentation. For whosoever, however it comes, bear with us. We sincerely apologize. Thank you very much, Nigerians all over the world. Those at home, we are starting the presentation. We are going to give our brother, professor, who bring this good news, to give us a little brief and give us courage, more confidence that this project is for us and we are ready to dive into it. And the mode of operations will be announced duly to all Nigerians as we comment. Thank you very much, sir. May God bless you. I say before, my name is Engineer Brian Moses Igoche. I represent the ordinary people, which you are part of them too.
Yes.
And I believe that with this you are about to do, it is nothing but the truth. It is nothing but Nigerians should sit up and do the same thing. Whoever has a grant, has any support for us, we are ready to go with that person. I am personally appreciating you and congratulating you for the courage of coming before the whole world and do what you are doing. Thank you very much. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, Nigerians. I am Your Excellency Professor.
No.
Good afternoon, Nigerians. I am Your Excellency Professor Barango Pukumo Matthew Winke Jr., the founder CEO of Epic Charity Foundation, the chairman board of director, board of trustees, the chairman board of trustee, Epic Charity Foundation. I am here to clarify and clear the air. My name Barango means my personal wealth. A man who goes for his personal wealth does not take another's. Opukumo was given to me by my grandmother, means already made man, a big man. Matthew, you all know him in the Bible. That is my surname, my grandfather's name. Wenke, in Igbo language, they say Ekede, my great-grandfather's name. Among my siblings, the same father with my fathers, their children, everybody, I was the one that picked up the name because our guy traced my root to Olo in Imo State. And I picked up the name our foremother called her son. And I decided to excel with it. Even within the family people were angry and said, why did you only you pick up this name and answer you have made it popular, made yourself popular? My wife said to that, my brother, my sibling said, did he stop anybody from not taking it? Overtaking is allowed. I always go for what belongs to me and I overtake. Like I said, you cannot stop a man that has the mighty hand of God upon him. A covenant child. Even when I was very small, when I go to fishing, among my pets, I kill more bigger fishes. Sometimes other parents will say, don't follow me. His father must have done just for him. In school, I was a brilliant child. Everything I do, I've never gone behind. In my community, they know I was one of the best chairmen. When I served, so I served with all my heart. When I served Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, I served with my heart. And most of us who came to Abuja with him have gone back. These are not magic. It is your honesty and your sincerity for purpose that will take you there. No man survives an environment of craftiness, cheating, dupe. All I used to tell people, I say, build integrity. Let people call you all manner of names. Integrity is very expensive. You will pay the price. But if you build it and get it right, wealth will come. As today, as I speak here, this money this money that Epic Charity Foundation is bringing to establish this project, this community development, it is as a result of my integrity. I wasn't there when the donors discussed with my consultants, and my consultants nominated me and said, look, we know one person. He has an NGO. He's the only one who can handle this thing in Nigeria, as big as Nigeria. That was when I got to understand that there was a prayer I was praying. I said, Father, announce me to the world. And that if you bless me, I will propagate your word. I will build a church. I will expand your kingdom. That doesn't mean I'm saying the Muslims are not born again or it's only Christians. No. I am a father by my position today, a father of all. They say when a child washes his hand clean, he eats with kings. My hands are clean, so I eat with kings. So I become a king of others. And fortunately, I am a royal blood. Mother and father's side, I'm a prince, but I don't announce that to anybody. I'm not interested in titles. So what I stand here to tell you, Abraham Egoche, the ordinary grant beneficiary man who stands for the ordinary people, the vulnerable, has said it here. But I have one slogan. I am not a member. Let me declare this now. I am not a member of the Grant Colony, or neither am I a member of Grant Community. I am not. I am an activist to the core as an Ijaw. I fight for truth. I stand for just. And by so doing, I cannot be part of anything colony. Colonial masters are wicked people. They will collect everything from you and impoverish you. Even the little you have, they will take it away. So, I am not a colonial person or in that such community. I am a Democrat. And as a Democrat, the community I belong is humanitarian. And humanitarian community, I call them the democratic leaders because they listen to the yearnings and the suffering of our people. All they do is they turn themselves to be problem solvers. They make themselves available for solutions, to solve solutions. And that is why I am here to solve the problems of our underdeveloped communities. I came from a local village called Oporoma, where oil was second found. Oil was first found in Oloibiri, which was just minimal, not up to a commercial quantity. Only one well, as at that time, 1956. In 1958, oil was found in my community, second found in my community. And that is when Nigeria started exporting crude oil. So which means the community that brought the wealth to the nation, that is still suffering. I said to myself, how do I serve my people? And it was God divinely opened my eyes and brought these blessings. Now, I look at the community in Bruno. I look at a community inside Taraba, Adamawa, Yobe, Gombe, Jigawa, Castina. Some of these desert communities do not have water. Children are dying because there is no water. There is no proper health care. There is no potable drinking water, no health care, no schools. And these children are suffering. There is no, in fact, no government amenities, no electricity. I said to myself, how do I serve these people? So when God brought these blessings, I took it. I first wrote to the central bank. I said, Central Bank, here I come. These are attached documents. And before I wrote to Central Bank, I went and wrote to the Ministry of Humanitarian Community and informed them. They wrote to me, furnish us with all documents. And I furnished them with all the food documents from the donors, how it was generated. These funds were approved by Federal Reserve, and it was also approved by European Central Bank and lodged in Deutsche Bank. All over the world, anyone who is learned, go and ask of M0 fund. Even the EFCC asked them, M0 fund. M0 fund are the most cleanest money on earth. They call them legacy funds. So I furnished the government with all these documents. We now signed the memorandum of understanding, the agreement. After the agreement, we went ahead and wrote to CBN. CBN now said, we are not commercial bank. We are not their customers. We should either pass through the agency, because I attached the agreement. I followed due process. All of this started from May. And look at when we are succeeding. I wrote to them and they said, no, pass through your commercial bank. They don't keep money for an individual. They don't deal with private person. They don't deal with corporate. It is banks that deal with corporate bodies and individuals. Hence, I now fall back to the bank and the ministry. And the ministry pick it up. Though change of government, President Muhammadu Buhari was going out. And this now caused some little delay. And then after change of government, thank God for President Tinubu, Bola Tinubu's administration, they picked interest and they followed it up. Having gone through due diligence and due process, we now got to this level. As I speak, the TWC, which is from federal government, the Technical Working Committee, to ensure that this money is duly used, spent through due process, has been set up. I, as the BOT chairman, nominated persons, the government nominated persons, interministerial committee, which we are inaugurating tomorrow. And when all of this was set up, we now said, okay. So after this matter will be written, the ministry, they will write to CBN, and then Federal Executive Council, I think it will go to Federal Executive Council for approval because of the volume of money. And when this money is approved by FEC, then the CBN will do the needful. Within 10 working days, the funds will be here. But I also want to assure Nigerians and NGOs that are partnering with us to do this project, community development projects. These funds will not be given to us. It has to be regulated by CBN through our commercial bank because of inflation and other security measures they will put in place. The funds are quite huge. Let me open up today. This fund, said fund, the volume, I will mention it here because nothing to hide. What you think is secret is not even secret. The donors community is a global village. It's just one-stop shop. Investment destination is a global village, one-stop shop. The money tied to EPIC today as we speak is 108 billion euro. Go and do the exchange rate yourself. Stop asking me questions.
At this point, thank you very much. Let us return
I need to show them
let us
some of the information.
Yes, when you bring the information,
they are
come
here.
back to the studio.
The camera should. These documents, these are agreements. This agreement I signed. No, don't worry, remove your. This agreement I signed The donors asked the consultants to sign with me, which I signed these ones. Don't worry, don't.
For some of you that will not be able to speak clearly, there are other members of the NGO, very senior citizens, both learned colleagues are here with us. They will have to take responsibility to do the citing of the hard document, which will also be updated on our live broadcast. So be rest assured that whatever we're doing here is to prove to Nigerians that we stand for Nigerians. And whosoever, any of our illustrious son who has an opportunity to bless the land is free to come on air, is free to be given this opportunity like we're giving to our brother today, the CEO founder of Epic Charity Foundation. He's still showing some part of the documents.
These are the telex transfers.
According to him, that's the telex transfer, and we're seeing it here with him.
Don't snap it.
No, it's not snapping it. You don't have to do with snapping. It's taking its recording. So we will also be giving you more updates. Should in case you have any doubt of what we're saying, you can reach us on our line hotline. You will have it 080-333-06500. And you can see the customer care line there 070-4844-3358. This is to stand and to protect our brothers and protect the remaining Nigerians. Like we promised before now, that he will have to come on air to say this for the whole world to attest that he has submitted and are duly due to give this to Nigeria.
This is ratio, providers mandate ratio, 10%. The monies are shared on how it will go, the consultants.
So you can see 10%
providers
confidently for you to see.
40 down. African countries and all over. Nigeria as a father country that in Africa that has more shares. The consultants 10%, that is the last side of it.
Thank you, viewers all over the world.
You are free to go to the government
and go and check.
You are free to go to government, go and meet the government that you want to see this file.
Exactly.
Investigate. You are free to go to CBN or any bank. So go and find. We don't have problem with that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are comfortable. We are confident with you. Do you want to tell us anything? No. I can say that your body is shaking as a learned colleague. Please come closer. Let us hear something from you. All of us cannot be. No, he's going to speak to us too. And go ahead.
Anybody touches you, I'm not listening.
Excuse me, please. Want a live broadcast, please. Please sit down. Please introduce yourself. Please, this is not a Facebook broadcast. This is a live broadcast, and we don't want HPs, please. Please introduce yourself. Yeah. My name is Engineer Brian Moses Igoche. You are welcome.
Thank you.
I am the spokesperson of the ordinary people, the servant of the masses, the Aleku of Adania, Boolu Gonoria Original. You are welcome. Okay,
Thank you very
over
much.
to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ibrahim, I'm delighted to be here. Thank you very much. I also want to thank Prof for the information that he has given to Nigerians and to everybody. In fact, for the first time, we're seeing something very different, something very real, something very very good at the country, not just the column called the grant community, but the entire Federation of Nigeria and even beyond will now see a real benefit from the efforts of one single person who have single-handedly pulled this kind of massive grant into the country. We sincerely, from what I've seen here today, the evidences, the documents, and everything, I want to say thank you to Prof for all his efforts. I also want to thank the various agencies of government that have worked so far with him to facilitate the progress made so far. I believe that from what has been shown us today and from everything, all the records available, that Nigerians are in for a good treat. This time around, it's a different ball game. It's not as what we used to hear before. This is a different thing entirely. So I really am very happy. I thank you for giving us the opportunity to say this. And I thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You're highly welcome, and I am pleased to have you here with us.
It's my pleasure.
The most important thing is that today, a history has been made in our time. And I believe as we are living here, anybody watching this program, any part of the world, will be rest assured that we have demonstrated a whole lot of transparency in this project. And may God give us the ability to continue and to deliver Nigeria. Um, Senior man, please, we would like to see you before our Reverend Doctor speak so that you talk to us as a senior citizen. Then one or two persons will speak to us before we will finally shut down and go and update Nigerians in due course. We have our own brother here with us, a very senior citizen too from Nigeria and a believer of the grand community and Nigeria at large, that at the end of the day, we will see light in the tunnel. And I'm believing that what we're doing today will mark a history in our time, that people are there to come up with this kind of project and make it available for other people to benefit from it without asking for anything. But as it is right now, we are going to give our senior brother opportunity to introduce himself and tell us what we're doing, whether it's right or wrong. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Nigerians, Engineer Goche, and then the person to whom God has given this opportunity to bring us together, the CEO of Epic Charity Foundation. We're grateful unto you because of your charismatic quality you have displayed and for what you have done on the ground. Good things that is done in the right way, we get a good result. And we actually appreciate that effort that if Nigerians in the grand community can go in the direction things are going now, or people or somebody who God has given him an opportunity to come up to the air, tell the entire nation and the entire world that this is the reality of this with the proof and with the proof of the ground of the opportunity given unto him, and he did not hide it. I think that is great. We are so much grateful unto God for this great opportunity, and we are looking unto God that all Nigerians should follow suitly. Anybody that is God has given him an opportunity to see how Nigeria can be blessed materially should follow due process, and due process done in the right way with following the government pattern and the procedure government are put in place for every NGO or ground handler to follow. By the time we follow, there's no any skeleton in the cupboard. Government equally will be also on the supporting side with you. So congratulations to our CEO, the national president of Epic Charity Foundation. You are a pace setter and will continue to emulate the space you have set in the grand environment.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jerry. I'm so happy to have you here this afternoon because you are one of the people I so much respect in the grand community.
Thank you.
And since my inception in the grand community, you have never deviated from the truth. And for the fact that you are among the team that witnessed the presentation of our brother's project, to this level, we owe him a high level of respect.
Yes.
And we want Nigerians to know that we still have men of honor in this country. And by the grace of God, with time, we are going to be picking them out one by one to demonstrate their integrity before the entire nation and also give a facelift to Nigeria at the international organization. As we give him support, whatever complaints that you have, whatever information you need, you are free to call our customer care service on the following telephone number 070 844 3358. For any reason you are trying to find out anything, the authenticity of what we are doing, you can call that number. And other processes will continue and will announce the mobilization as it comes. Once again, thank you very much, Dr. Jerry. You are welcome, and we still have more people here with us as you go. God bless you, and I wish us a positive mind to come and be part of it. Yes. Sorry. So as we introduce ourselves one by one, we also pray for our nation, Nigeria, so that whatever that has been a challenge for us not to be able to achieve grant in this country will be put to an end, because there's a problem shared is half solved. And now that we believe in ourselves, we believe in one nation, Nigeria, whatever we're doing, we should be able to stand upright, defend ourselves, even in our presence and in our absence. May that spirit of unity, justice, uphold in our mind. Welcome, sir. My name remains Engineer Brian Moses Igoche. Other people call me Alekwe of Adania, which is Ball, Gonorrhea, Original. You're welcome, sir. What's your name and where do you come from?
My name is Madaki Yahya Suleiman.
Okay, speak up a little bit so that the Nigerians can hear you properly.
My name is Madaki Yahya Suleiman. You can see the symbolic mark on my face. I come from Kogi State, and seated on the left-hand side is my principal, Dr. Bartholomew Abushenu, the elder statesman. I did not just come here, I came here on invitation because I have seen I have been partnering with you based on trust, honesty, and with sincerity of purpose. So I think this is what we are witnessing here today is a great departure from what we have seen in the past 7-8 years in this grand struggle. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. I think from here we'll have the hope to tell our massive followers who are there in the villages, in the hamlets, that yes, something is being done, at least to alleviate their sufferings. So we thank God that the president of the Epic Foundation has told us what he has in mind, and everybody is now happy with what we are going to take home from here. And with the time, I think there will be smiles on the faces of the Nigerians. So without much ado, I don't have much to say again. I think congratulations to all of us and congratulations to Nigerians and the president of the country too. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome. That's our own elder brother too, again from Kogi, a very strong and reliable man in the Grand community, and he is also giving his support to our own brother, the CEO founders of Epic Charity Foundation, to keep his hands up and make sure he does the needful as we go ahead. And now we are going to hear just a brief from our own brother, the most Reverend Dr. Bartholomew Agbochenu, and he's going to put his support to this our project. Sir, you may speak to your children and then continue to address them the way you want for this project to be successful. And I want to apologize to you for the numerous calls that I made to you last night and this early hour because of the cries of your children from the social space. And also, it is my right to let you know when things are going wrong. And it is my right to also let you know when things are going right. Because you may not be able to comprehend all information at the same time. You may not be able to have all details at the same time. But with the archive and the backup that you have, every information made available for you, some might provoke you, some might upset you. We apologize for the medium miscommunicated to you. To please pardon us as your children, as you address us, and you will further address us again for this mobilization to commence, while we'll go into due process to also prove the integrity of this organization. Thank you, Nigerians, and welcome Dr. Bartholomew Agbochenu.
I want to speak for 5 minutes. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen in Grand Colony in Nigeria. To God be the glory for today. The journey in the grant business has been so far along, and almost everybody has been disenfranchised. But we thank God, nothing good comes easy. All along in this grand party trajectory, we've passed through so many nooks and crannies, highlands and lowlands, through the sea and through the land. And here are we today. You are new in a place, you try, you get into trial and error to make sure you get to where you are trying to go. With what we are seeing in Epic Charity Foundation, we have never dared to see such as we have been into grant business, and I'm happy. I told all of you that when this man appointed me as his spokesperson, I had not cited the documents. And when I cited the documents, I came on air to throw my support behind him, to make sure that the straying Nigerians are blessed. And I decided that it shouldn't be only me that should cite the document. I put calls across to some NGO heads that are close by. I would have brought some people from Lagos, from Port Harcourt, from Kano, from Maiduguri to come here. But for transport problems, I decided that the few that are around here should come and cite the document. And to God be the glory, we have some learned colleagues here. We have computer gurus that are here that have helped me cited the documents, and they are throwing their weight equally behind the business that we are into. I want to say on a conclusive mode that let everybody relax his mind. We are on a journey to success. Relax. Don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to people who are ready to scam you. Don't listen to people who are ready to scandalize my name just for no just cause. Relax. With Reverend Dr. Bartholomew Agbocheno, we will get to the shore where jubilation, happiness, ovation of the high order will be the order of the day. Thank you so very much. Good afternoon.
Yeah, thank you very much. That is our own Reverend Dr. Bartholomew, the spokesperson of the Grand Community, has just finished talking to us, and I am happy that everybody is listening to us. Now, this is to officially inform you that this presentation has come to the end, and it was very successful. And for Nigerians that are out there watching us, trying to, okay, for the very quick one, because of time and the importance of your arrival, we would like to give you only 2 minutes to introduce yourself and then tell us how you feel about this presentation and how Nigerian is going to get involved in the enrollment of this mobilization, which will be surely and be normally presented and be carried out also in the public domain somewhere. Please sit down and God bless you. My name is Engineer Brian Moses Igoche, the last man standing for the ordinary beneficiary in the Grand Community and Nigeria at large. People call me Alekwi Hofadania, Bol, Bonoria, Original. Let me see a smile from you. Welcome, introduce yourself, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Engineer Goche. My name is Engineer Rio Yetola, the last man also standing for beneficiary in Grand Community. I don't believe in colony, as our professor has said, because colony is a taskmaster affairs. But be our little verification, investigation about the Epi Charity Foundation of His Excellency Professor Barango Wenke has proved to us that the project is carrying will benefit the Nigerians and is a real man of the people, is humanitarian to the core. That warrant us to support this project so that our people can benefit. On behalf of the grant community that we also lead, we want to encourage Nigerians, the non-governmental organizations, companies, to seize this opportunity to benefit their community and to benefit their people. This is a transforming project. This is a life-changing program. This is a program that will transform the community and entire nation. It's not a place to make money. It's a place to contribute your best to transform your community and your people. We encourage all owners of non-governmental organizations who are duly registered with government to participate and to be part of this project. God bless you all. God bless this studio. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Before you go, there are some people who are trying to contribute to what you have just said. Let us hear from the open world, because all over the world they are watching us now. We want to hear from our back end office that responsibility have been added to them today, because we're not going to be part of mobilization that cannot be accounted for. We want to be able to say these are the people that have subscribed to this grant, and these are their data, this is the name, and this is their involvement. And in these processes, we are going to still meet. We're going to have internal meetings and ESCO will be formed with their technical working committee from the grant community. As he has rightly said, that he is not part of the grant community, but he has brought something good and he wants to give to the people. So if we are giving him the members of the grant communities, the NGOs, we need to also pass the accurate information to them, give them the right direction and the right information so that he will not find it difficult to manage those information and the database. And for the fact that GBB is part of this organization, I will be part of whatever that has to do with transparency, whatever that has to do with Nigerians involved in it and their interests are protected. I will not hesitate if there is any change ahead of this meeting and this presentation. We shall be meeting again to re-investigate and to continue investigating. Nigerians are free to take this document, this information anywhere to do their finding and bring it to our notice if anything is out of what our leader has said. I want to congratulate him on behalf of Nigerians that this is a step into resources. And the leaders of Grand Community in Nigeria need to sit up, need to stand up, because this is the next set of the people to the government, the humanitarian business and the NGOs. When the government fails, the NGOs come in to support the nation until we find our footing. This is the time for Nigeria's NGO leaders to prove themselves. GBBs is to put data together, is to profile them and make sure that everybody give information rightly. Let me, customer care, are you there? Can you speak to us if what we are saying is highly documented behind the switch and you can give information to anybody from your back end? The number to reach our customer care service is 070 48443358. On this presentation, we are satisfied, and if there's any problem, we urge Nigerians to call our attention to it and we shall be addressing it accordingly. There is no need to procrastinate. There is every reason for us to complain and find solution. So if you call the principal and doesn't pick, call the customer care service. People always like creating problem when there's no problem. Somebody has given you an authority where to reach and get information. You don't need to call that person directly. If you cannot reach the person, leave a message with customer care. He will surely get back to the person. Madam Adewumi, you have been there, and our customer care is also have been there. We would like to hear from Madam Adewumi to give us your support and your take in this our presentation. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
I'm glad to be here, though I came late. I'm just joining now. I'm sorry to be here late. But all whatever you have said, you are our eyes, and we believe in all what you said. May Jehovah God bless the arrangement.
Thank you very much. Introduce yourself properly and let every other person, the whole world, know you and know your position in what you do with us in the Grand community.
My name is Esther Deumi, but many people calls me Japan. I am one of the coordinators, local government coordinators in Lagos State. And we are working hard to make Lagos State GBB State. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you. I'm happy that you are here this afternoon. We'll pass a message to you. All the NGOs, those who are willing to be part of the organization, should indicate their interest to the proper channel. We'll profile them and hand over both the data and the support to our own brother upon verification of this exercise that we are carrying out now. Thank you very much and God bless you. We have come to the end of this broadcast by the grace of God. Today is Wednesday, 18th October 2023. The commencement of Epic Charity Foundation in Nigeria is laudable and is open now. Call customer care Gbb Live on 07048443358 for further information. May God bless you all. Thank you, my brother. You are
Thank you,
welcome, and I'm
engineer.
happy
God
to be
bless.
part of this organization as well.
Thank you.